You're fucked.
You're fucked.
Oh my god.
All the
wow.
dice
You
have
need
a
to
little
know that.
raven matron mask in them
What?
with gold threads. Look, look.
They're
They're
very
so
cool.
beautiful. Oh, right. I should read what it says. Inclusion of gold threads and black feathers and a porcelain mask of the matron herself. I already knew what it said. This gorgeous dice
That's
set
really cool.
and even more rad new merch are available now. Why don't you go check them out at our Critical Role shop?
Yeah. What's on the 20?
Say
The
the
mask.
word rad before.
I got a 12.
Who's got the 20?
Who wants it?
Here.
You guys want to see?
Sure.
I do want to say that.
All right, I'm gonna pass the ball back over there. I believe that concludes our
Oh, and they're
announcement.
sharp.
I think they do.
And they're
very sharp.
This is deadly sharp.
I mean, a good D4 is meant to kill.
Yeah. No.
Wait, that was.
I believe that concludes our announcements. So let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode of.
One by one we climb until we reach the top. Two by two we fall. Will we meet our end or meet our destiny? Hold your breath and roll. How do you want to do this? It's Thursday night. All ye critters, come join us. It's time to continue our flight. There is magic and mystery. Who knows what will happen? He might. But one thing's for sure, we never give up on the fight. From the healer to the renegade, we all share the same goal. Adding more allies, taking more chances. Hold your breath and roll. You can certainly try. It's Thursday night. All ye critters, come join us. It's time to continue our flight. There is magic and mystery. From darkness, our friendship will rise. But one thing's for sure, we never give up on the fight. Oh, get ready. It's Thursday night.
And welcome back. So, last we left off, Bell's Hells, after heading back to the Fey Realm to thwart a meeting between Ludinus Deleth, the Star Lord Zafuda, and the Unseelie Court, which had been strangely absent in the goings on of the
Hamel,
Vanguard.
the sacred
He managed
deer
to,
of the
one by
Blackout
one, take
Plains,
out their guard,
met his demise,
assault the
and his
entire
death
Unseelie
heralded
crew, weapons
Iskael's
ready,
return.
and brought down the entire abandoned temple of the Archer.
Those who
After
fled
which,
from the wolves found themselves
you were back
isolated in
into
the
tune
abbey.
with the Archer.
Iskael, with the power of the star
Their
fragment
realm,
and backed
where
by a
they
pack of ravenous
expressed
wolves set
an
upon them.
interest in
While the people
unique
cowered in terror,
perspective
Henry rose to the occasion. He had always admired Hamel's courage,
sharing
and he
this
took
with you,
heart from it
they
now,
also
urging the others to escape.
implored you to speak
As Henry desperately
what you
battled
seem
against the
to
wolves,
imagine is the matron of
Iskael
Raven,
rushed
of a
towards him.
similar sort of
Henry knew of Iskael's weak point. Hamel had come to him in a dream,
After
showing
which,
him what he needed to know.
you
And so Henry
took your
hurled his
captives
torch at the bottles of lamp oil in the
trapped
storeroom.
as they rapidly
The oil ignited
escaped,
instantly, and with each fiery explosion, the very ground beneath their
dragged
feet
them
trembled.
back, mostly alive.
Henry
other than
was caught in
Sarlor,
the
who was
flames,
slain
along with
in his
Iskael.
attempt to get out of your grasp, and rode back
All that remained
with
when the others returned to the abbey were the
the
bones
aid
and ashes of
Globlet,
Henry and the
which was
wolves.
mourning the loss of its
Now
master.
the people of Castleton hold a
Nana
wolf
Mori
hunting
in a
contest
transformed
every
state,
year
and
to
your,
honor the courage and sacrifice of the young
summoned them
hero.
out. There, the Star Lord Zafuda, your blood father, with your permission, his corpse was taken to the Loon underneath Ligament Manor, where it was turned into furniture. Furniture that keeps his essence within it, which allowed you to have an extended conversation with his stretched, fleshy face against a hexagonal frame. Gaining maybe some dark closure, or at the very least gathering some more information about some of the behind the scenes, the Vanguard, and a bit of a hint to move quicker than perhaps the weak window has been allotted. You all went to rest for the evening, where Fern and Ashton clambered to the rooftop garden of the manor, released Gloamglut from his bindings, and convinced the dragon to allow you to curl up with it for the evening. As the three of you fell asleep. It's a night of rest after a very, very long and arduous day. With that, the morning eventually greets all of you. Day of rest, the absence of Fern and Ashton within the guest chambers marks your attention, but expecting an evening with the dragon was discussed. Where Fern, you and Ashton both awaken to the sound of the deep, breathy slumber of Gloamglut, your chest expanding beneath you like a massive scaled totem, just like
Is that a snore?
I think he's just really comfortable. I love this. Is like the best sleep I've had. I don't know how long.
This is so comfortable. I mean, we could just stay here for...
That'd be nice. I think we have to let him go.
Oh, I know.
Right?
I think it's not up to us.
I do too. I like that he has a choice.
Hey, we all have a choice.
You're here.
If we live through this,
Standing
I
atop
would
the
want to
coastal
come
cliffs
back
of Castleton,
with
Helpy spent a long
yours
while
and
gazing
Maury's
silently
permission.
toward Wisp
I
Island.
like it here. It's
Finally it
quiet.
spoke.
I do. I
It
like
said
it here, too.
farewell
You
until
can
the
come
day
back
we meet
anytime.
again, and wished you well on the path ahead. You
I hope we
ruefully
meet
parted from the little friend who had been by your side from the beginning,
Yeah, me too.
continuing your
That's weird. I don't really... I mean, not to be dark, I didn't actually think I'd live this long.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You know, people who come from Greymore, they don't... You know, that's not a... It's not a beginning that promises a very good ending. And, you know, had a good time. And definitely have, I don't know, seen a lot more than I expected. And honestly, I met better people than I thought I would.
And now you're gonna save the world.
Barely deserves it, doesn't it? We're all... No. I'll save you. I'll save you all.
I agree with that.
And him.
you can feel Gloamglut beginning to stir. The dual jaws kind of like
Stretch it out.
like rubs up against you for a second before it kind of begins to stand up and just plops you both onto the ground, kind of uncaring or unaware. Stands up.
Oh, good morning.
Just this big, long
Big
stretch.
stretchy.
His wings kind of shaking it out.
Are you hungry?
So you're kind of sniffing in the air.
Do you want to leave? You don't have to stay. But how do we see you again? Or if we can, you don't have to. I just
Kind of leans in and kind of nudges you a little bit
oh.
and steps back. And then puts its arms out and kind of its throat kind of billows up for a moment before it and does like this loud kind of echoing barking call into the air and rubs against you again. He's instructing you how to possibly get his attention in the future.
That's how we do it. do it? I'll work on it. It might be a different register, but. Well, hold on. I'm gonna take off the little bottom frill of my dress, and I'm just gonna put it around his wrist like a friendship bracelet. Just tie it a little bow, just so I can keep track of. You don't have to keep it on, but just so I know. Yeah, it might be a little tasty. Do you hate it? Okay. If it falls off, it was supposed to fall off. But, you know.
It kind of like backs and gets low again once more and kind of rubs against you.
Oh.
Its tail kind of like whacks you in the shoulder. It seems to be sitting there kind of waiting for something.
What do you need? Where's your family? Do you have family?
I think you're, well,
So it kind of looks off a bit. And it's like warm morning begins to drift into a dark memory.
Get out of here! I don't want you anymore!
No, I can't do that.
we're not Hendersoning this
I'm not.
dragon. No, there'll be no Hendersoning.
Yeah. We're gonna mac and meet this dragon.
Yeah.
Are you up?
That was close. I can't believe
don't
the
know where you
ghastly
are?
tales were true. I stayed at the
Hungry?
Castleton Inn a few nights ago.
Yeah,
I
you're
had
hungry.
a strange feeling when asleep.
Its wings kind of billow out for a
I
minute.
opened my eyes and egad,
Something in
I
the air,
saw
kind of
ghosts.
looking past.
Yes, it's
Kind of
true.
still looks back at you
I
like
saw
it
with
needs
my own
permission.
eyes.
You get the sense from this
I'm still
communication
breaking out
that
in the cold sweat just thinking about it.
Go.
it's not used to having.
Don't believe me? Go to see for yourself.
You tell it go.
Better brace yourself because I don't want you to lose your sanity.
You can do whatever you want.
We'll see you later. Yeah.
Go spread your legs. Get out there. Just go show the world who you are.
Wind blasts past your hair, being thrown back as all the leaves and dust and like loose pebbles all across the entire like cobblestone flooring between the garden itself begin to push back as the massive size of Glumglut begins to lift higher and higher, like it's picked up the scent of something, and rapidly takes off like a sky serpent, just whining off in the distance. That little bit of the colored tones of dawn and dusk that perpetually permeates elements of the Fey realm kind of hitting his multicolored scales and giving this almost kind of rainbow shimmer as he winds off further and further into the distance. You hear this echoing shriek, this that just kind of carries off, and as it does, birds and all manner of other flying creatures just scatter off from the rest of the canopies of the distant forest that surrounds the Harrow. And then it's just the two of you.
That was cool.
Is there anything you want to
I
buy?
wonder if he's gonna come
Sorry,
back.
but I can only exchange
Pretty
items
he's
for
gonna come
contract.
back.
Okay. I miss him already.
Yeah, me too.
Should we let everybody else say goodbye?
No.
Okay.
They'll be fine. Actually, if anything, they might be a little mad that we let them go.
See that smashed head? I did that.
No, they can fuck off.
Just, I know he would have helped us in a big way, but it just feels weird.
Maybe he still will. I don't know.
Maybe.
I would rather have help from somebody who really wanted to be there anyway.
Me too. I'll just bark at him if we need him back.
Yeah, you should probably work on that.
I should.
That was
Oh, that was it. Ow! Ow!
Are you trying to call Mister? What is that?
No, I don't know. I gotta work on it. I'll work on it. I'm just workshopping it right now.
Fuck, you're weird.
Eventually, you all gather once more within the dark and low-lit, warm interior bellows of the Ligament Manor itself. Breakfast meal's been prepared by the Callaways. Nana Mori sits not far from her beautiful music-producing orb that sits in the center of the main living space. It's kind of giving off a jovial, almost a big band era sort of swing beat to it as she kind of sits and taps one of her massive trunk-like legs to it. She has what looks almost like a dark vine-woven bowl that contains all manner of like skittering creatures that she kind of cups in with her hand while she listens to the music and then scoops a handful before crunching into them with both mouths. But as you all begin to gather down after finishing your meal, she kind of rapidly closes it up with a cloth and ties it at the edge and sets it down. I hope you've enjoyed your stay.
Of course, always.
I take it your momentum carries you and your companions elsewhere.
I'm gonna sort of limp in late to breakfast.
I forgot.
Sort of a little bow-legged.
Some ice in her room.
Somebody sleeps in for such a beastly spirit.
Morning. Morning, ma'am. Morning, everyone.
Morning.
For the first time, you see the second mouth smile.
Oh, yeah. Is it wearing lipstick?
No.
I'll just
Not anymore.
You look
Only
well
red
rested,
first.
well robed.
Yeah, it was a wonderful evening.
Wow.
Very hospitable.
It was very loud.
Yeah, the Nana provides.
Very loud. Could hear you neighing all through the night.
Yeah. Which, to me, it feels almost like that's intentional, because this place is fully magic. Those rooms could be soundproof if you want them to, Nana.
Maybe
just
we were
gives you a
just in the
look.
one directly above theirs. Maybe that's what it was.
We were in multiple rooms
Okay.
simultaneously.
Wow.
It's amazing what you can do with this magical doorway.
Oh, I'm stuck.
The gate spell.
Yeah, it's like all the Portal Room 34. Well, as much as I'd like you all to stay for as long as you'd like, or I do, I believe there are more important matters for you to attend.
Yeah, it's fair. Gotta get back to Vasselheim. Tell them what a good job we done. Set the tone. These other two groups that are gonna be bringing in, chuckle fucks compared to us. We gotta set the bar high for these losers. Asswipe.
I know,
Over there.
I'm just feeling like our territory's being infringed a little bit. Like have two other groups on call when we're standing in the
Three
room.
places at once, Chet.
your
We're not all
chisel with that mouth?
Manamori.
I'm just saying. I didn't sleep very good last night. I was jealous.
Jealous of what?
I react to, animal primal sounds. I felt left out.
Joined in if you wanted to.
Really?
I got knocked out at one point. I don't even think they knew I was in there.
No, I was desperately grabbing for some sort of aid or help.
That makes sense.
But I grabbed too fiercely and knocked you out of the room.
I got poked in the eye. I wasn't sure with what.
Wow, what a wild.
Anyway.
Thank you for saving the day again, Manamori.
Well, let's just say I've taken note of our tally of favors.
All right.
Okay.
Just like one for me, though, right? Just one.
Oh yeah, or is it like a
It's a
group
group.
Is it a
bill?
group? Is it a group debt?
It's a group debt, but I mean, she's
And don't worry, we're just getting started. Ruidus, we'll be going back, so there'll be more where that came from.
started.
Is something wrong with your eye?
Yeah, I told you I got fucking poked in the eye with an appendage of some kind.